cultura garífuna se generaliza más que todo en costumbres, creencias, religión. Tenemos las danzas, las gastronomías. Es una cultura que es rica en todo.
Our culture is like a train. And the road where the train rolls is our language.
Our ancestors were exiled and we ended up in different countries. We actually still identify as Garífunas and we can communicate among each other.
They are people who live along the coast. They're very comfortable at sea. And a lot of the men, started working on the boats.
Como la gente fueron de marino, se quedan en los Estados Unidos, ya la familia de uno son unidas, se lleva uno, se van 5.
They have homelands within the United States, within Belize, within Guatemala, within Nicaragua, and Honduras.
So they kind of are, New York, Miami, Houston, New Orleans, Chicago, LA, San Francisco is also another place.
People just think we're usually African American or anything, and they don't know anything else about us.
We see somebody in by phenotypes by just how they look, skin color, also by hair. We just assume that you can either be white or black. It's simple categories.
The really great thing about learning about the Garífuna is that you realize that those racial categories are super, super simple. And they don't encapsulate the massive complexity that really exists. Being black doesn't mean X, Y, Z. It can mean all this other stuff as well. So the Garífunas just break all kinds of assumptions that people have about all that stuff.
Principalmente viviendo en la ciudad de Nueva York, todo eso es rápido. No se dirige más hacia la cultura, sino que hacia lo que está ahí presente. Me fui adaptando a la vida allá.
I was young when I left from here, so I ain't know no better. The negativity caught my eye, not the positive thing. The girls, nice cars, clothes, the fast money.
Tengo 2 hijos aquí, me siento orgullosa de ellos. Yo cuando estaba en Honduras yo no usaba droga, yo nunca sabía de que iba a usar droga. Pero más sin embargo aquí la vine a usar.
La inmigración se empezó a dar dentro de la cultura garífuna por busca de una mejor oportunidad y buscar el famoso sueño americano, donde yo podría decir de que en vez de un sueño americano se convirtió en una pesadilla americana.
Being a part of a gang is rough. It's rough, real rough. I got locked up for it, did things for it, because I had somebody with a pistol. I ain't shoot him, but I hit him. I did 6 years, and then they deported me back here.
20 que salen de aquí de Pueblo para los Estados Unidos, yo creo que por lo menos 5 o 6 regresan deportados.
Ahí que esa en la cultura garífuna que muchos de nosotros los garífunas no lo vemos.
Not that they rejected the culture, it's not that they were totally consumed by the American culture, it was just that they didn't have an alternative.
I don't speak her. I know a little bit, and I didn't learn as a kid.
I was born in Long Beach, California. My whole family is from Belize. I'm the first generation born in the States. I've been listening to Griffin music since I was young. Never knew what they were saying, but it's just like a language that my mom and, our family uses, but for our generation, it's just English, and I guess they look at it as we're in the States now and we're learning all kinds of other things that have to do with this culture.
Quiero creer que cuando usted está perdiendo algo, es cuando usted siente la importancia de ese algo. Y es cuando usted lo quiere rescatar, lo quiere valorar.
And if you got to be Garifuna, make some noise! The strength of the Garinogo people is Aruboni, Amurunoni. I for you and you for me.
No matter, like, I was born here in America, or somebody's born in Honduras, born in Guatemala, born in Belize, that we're all still the same. And that we all have something to offer each other, you know, different insights.
Regardless of whether it's the home country or whether it's here, I adapt and I can continue to promote, nurture the culture.
Ahorita mismo mira cómo está Facebook. Está saturado de garífunas. Ellos bajan la música, meten la foto, ponen los eventos que están pasando aquí en el pueblo, ponen los eventos que están pasando en Nueva York, en la comunidad garífuna.
Así, no importa dónde un garífuna esté, él puede llegar a ser parte de ello y poder ver y sentir también lo que está aconteciendo.
Por medio de ese Facebook conocí a una persona que él me va a enseñar a escribir el garífuna. De hecho, pongo unos mensajes, a veces lo poco que esté en garífuna, le pongo los mensajes en Facebook, lo pongo en garífuna.
Garifuna American Heritage Foundation United, it was basically an organization geared towards reacculturating the Garifuna people here in the United States.
We have this classroom that is full of people every Saturday, learning their language, learning about their history, about their culture.
I mean, I'm curious about it, and that's why I'm here. I'm trying to learn more about Garifuna culture. I want to learn the language.
It is a regular verb.
We're preserving it, protecting it, so the next generation will have it for them, waiting for them.
I teach a little drumming, a little language, a little singing in Garifuna. Take your papers.
To see them playing the drums, to see them singing in Garifuna, you know, to see them enjoying it, it's can't really describe it. As a parent, you know, when you see your kids happy, it makes you happy, it makes you feel good. You know, it's a parent's responsibility to pass on their culture, to teach their kids, to raise them. And I didn't have that, so that's something that I want to give them.
You could have yours and still learn other things. It doesn't diminish who you are as a person. In fact, it makes you a stronger person, a better person.
If you know who you really are, then you know where to go. You know your past, you know where you're coming from, you know where you're at today. Then you have a route. You already have a route traced, right? What was already programmed to disappear in the next 20 years, which is our language, our culture, I think it's going to last a little longer than that.
I always want my children, like my parents taught me, you are Garifuna. They would say, Garifuna Bugia, you know, you are Garifuna. You know, you're here in America, but don't forget your Garifuna. It's very important for every culture, not just the Garifuna, but every culture in the world to just kind of get back, have that conversation with your grandparents and know your lineage, know your heritage, and preserve your culture.
Eso es lo que nuestros ancestros nos han heredado y eso es lo que Dios nos ha dado a nosotros, nuestra propia cultura. Tenemos lo nuestro y tenemos que conservarlo y tenemos que cuidarlo y tenemos que rescatarlo otra vez. Y tenemos una batalla tan grande que volver a rescatar lo que es nuestro. Y tenemos que hacerlo, y podemos hacerlo.